Hi friends. We had been discussing about how a best father should be, how a best mother should be. And we had been thinking about one of the most important aspects in the life of a person, that is to become a good father or a mother. And we spoke about 6 points. And before I continue with the next point, let me ask you to look at your screen. At the right hand side of your screen, you can see 3 dots. Please press the dots and you will see the best resolution to watch the program with the best resolution. Thank you. And please subscribe this channel and support us. The 7th point I must talk to you is be a model for your child. Children imitate what the elders do, and they learn from us, and especially by looking at us. Most of the actions that we show are being absorbed by the children. And most of the activities that we do, the way we speak with others, the way we mingle with others, the way we show our reality to our others is being absorbed by the children, and that is going to be exhibited by the children. So, a parent must be very careful about the modeling, how the parent is going to model in front of the children. Very important aspect. The next point I would like to talk to you is you must be narrating stories in the evening hours. When you go to bed with the children, please make sure that you narrate a few stories to them. Olden days we know that our grandmas were there to narrate stories to the children. And they used to enjoy that. And we used to enjoy the stories that are narrated by our loving grandmas. But today, the children have no one to speak to them. The children don't have anyone to narrate stories to them. But please make sure that you have your own stories written or constructed in your imagination, and you narrate those stories to the children, which will boost up their morale. And that is going to help the child. And that is going to help the child to improve the imagination of the child. So every night the child goes with a lot of happiness to sleep, listening to the stories that are being narrated by you. And the 9th point I would like to talk to you is correct and advise the children whenever it is needed. Please don't go for procrastination here. You must act then and there. The correction is to be given at the right time with the right attitude. And this is supposed to be done by every parent. The child will get irritated. You know, when the father or mother asks the child to switch off the TV and go and study, the child will murmur and say, Amma has nothing else to say. Father, don't you have anything else to say? Every day you go on repeating the same thing. But slowly, in near future, the child is going to come to know that the father is repeating the same thing, the mother is repeating the same thing because I am not supposed to do so. So the child is going to correct himself or herself once the father or mother repeats some advices or repeats and goes on telling the child these are something which are not supposed to be done. So please don't hesitate to correct your children. And if you hesitate to correct your children and acknowledge all their mistakes, you are going to spoil your child. So let us not spoil our children, but go on correcting without getting tired of corrections. They will get tired, but you don't get tired. the 10th point I would like to talk to you is very, very important in the life of the children as well as in the life of the parents. That is prayer. Prayer has got a lot of power. The family that prays together stays together. Every day, minimum 20 to 30 minutes, father, mother, and every member in the family should come together, sit together, pray and meditate together. And once we do that, we are going to bring up the children in spirituality. And this is very important. You know, all the scriptures, whether it is Bible, Quran, Bhagavad Gita, whatever it is, every scripture speaks something good. And it is a spirituality that is going to be manifested by the children who reads the scriptures. And every day we parents must insist the children to come for the prayer. And they must sit with the parents and everyone should pray together. And prayer is called to be a powerhouse. A powerhouse for mental peace as well as physical strength. And let us insist on that our children and we ourselves spend minimum 20 to 30 minutes in prayer. And the last point that I would like to talk to you is reward the good deeds that your children do. We know once the father comes home, if he brings a gift, as I have got full A1 for the previous exam, or suppose I have lost 1 A+, still the father has brought gift for me, I will make sure that I will get full A1 next time. And this is something that is going to boost my energy. The reward that I got is going to help me out. And once suppose the wife sees the father coming home with a gift packet, and she opens the packet and she sees a beautiful saree, but she did not like the pattern, the design of the saree. And suppose the wife is telling to the husband, what kind of selection that you have? And once you blame the husband, the next day when he comes, he will come gloomy and he will never buy any more gifts for you. But instead of that, you say that your design is so good and your selection is superb. And next day when he comes, he will make sure that he has got 2 gifts. And this is a simple trick that every parent should play. Whenever your child performs well, give him or her a t-shirt or a beautiful shoes or a fountain pen, whatever it is. Please reward your child. That is going to motivate your child. And this is going to be a motivation. Everyone likes encouragement. Everyone likes boosting up. And everyone likes to hear that they perform well. And suppose a father and mother repeats it very often, telling that I am really lucky to have you, my dear child. And that child is going to feel so proud that my father and my mother make sure that I am the gem for them. And the child will be a gem, and child will make sure that his or her behavior is going to be in accordance with the expectation of the parent. So dear parents, I hope we are going to be good parents hereafter, and we are going to bring up a good generation which is going to be useful for the society as well as for the family. And let us continue to be good parents. I wish every one of you a good parenting time. Thank you.